Hello, everybody. I remembered to unmute this time. Last Wednesday, I didn't. Hi, I hope everybody's doing well. Detective Zen running a Mobius inversion wave through the chronometric stabilizer system. Time was disrupted across the ship. As a result, all crew arrived on time for their shift, as well as being several hours late, not showing up at all. Well, that I'm sure was confusing. But at least everybody was on time. Prank course and engineer due to your roster. Hello, Shadows of Life. I was doing good. I was hi. Detective Zen. Hi. I was having a good day. Hi, Elixir. Does that mean I'm here or not here? I think it means both. I sat down to start setting up for stream, and one of the setups for my game streams is the ending screen. I put in the new graphic for Archival Adventures. And I realized I hadn't thrown it into my Dropbox at work, which is fine. I just open up a browser here, and because it's on Google Drive, and go and grab it. I went to go and get the graphic for next Wednesday's Archival Adventures. And there is nothing in the folder where all of the show history and the show prep live. I did not delete them. They are not in my Google Drive trash. That's the first thing I checked. Which means that someone else with access deleted everything. And it's not just my shows folder. Like, my shows folder still exists. Everything on that shared Google Drive is gone, except the folder for my show and the folder above that, but neither of them have content. And I was like, I discovered that about 5 minutes before it was time to go live. And I was like, I don't have time to deal with this right now. Because I'm going to have to send a note to everybody with access to that shared drive and ask them to check and see if they deleted everything. And could they please restore it? Because all of it is gone. I mean, it's fine. I could... It's not fine, but I can probably get something going. Despite, if it was not recoverable, I would still be able to go live on Wednesday. It's fine as far as that. But that's where it all lives. That's where everything is. And I think I might have some copies of some stuff in an email where I've sent a file to somebody or stuff like that. But that's a lot of work. That's 3 years of work that just vanished. And I was like, I mean, my initial reaction was that it was me, that I had done it. Which is why I checked the trash folder, and nope, it wasn't me. What's interesting is if I open up the drive on my phone, it recommends files based on ones that you've used recently. And so one of those files is a file that doesn't exist on the drive anymore, but I was still able to open it on my phone. Because Google Drive is weird. But as long as they didn't empty their trash, all of it should be recoverable. And we just have to figure out who accidentally deleted everything. Oh my gosh. So that was the shock that I had immediately before stream. Shadow puppets would be fun. I don't think we have any shadow puppet collections though. Okay. Hi, how's everybody else's weekend going? I have been working, I honestly have not done much gameplay recently because I've been working on putting together what I've been jokingly referring to as Memory Gamma, which is the Eric's channel, The League of Whimsy, on his Discord, roleplay has opened up, and so Memory Gamma is the canon wiki for the roleplay stuff, and so I've been working on putting it together, and I've been having fun working on it, despite the fact that it's not everything I wish it could be, or everything I know it could be, because I have a lovely LCARS template that I wanted to use for it, but Google Sites, which is where it's currently living because I had space and therefore it cost no money. Google Sites, I can't just implement HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as like a website package. I would have to like host the site somewhere else that would cost money to do that. So it's the best I could come up with without being able to do that. It's the best I could come up with within the WYSIWYG of Google Sites, but it's fun anyway. Oh yes, detectives, and I'm glad that your birthday was fun. Did you do anything special? 10 dozen cookies? I have to plan after stream. After stream, we plan. I need to put together a grocery list and I need to go to the grocery store because I still haven't looked. I need to identify a cranberry pie recipe, and I need to consider what I'm making for the student goodie bags. I could make the Grinch cookies and I might just do that. I don't think they technically will. I don't know. Well, I don't know. It depends on how strict the vegetarian is. I'll have the list of ingredients. But the Grinch cookies are pretty easy to do. I just wish I had bought a new cookie scoop. At dusk we plan. But yeah, I need to make a cranberry pie because that is what Philip asked for his birthday. And I've never done a cranberry pie. I need to find a recipe for a cranberry pie. And he wants it to be similar to what you would get with like a cherry pie or a gooseberry pie as far as like filling. So not what most of the cranberry pies that he was finding did. So went out for lunch with your dad. Then your internet dropped for the rest of the day. That would be less enjoyable. Yeah. Another 2 recipes planned for tomorrow, maybe 3. I didn't look to see how many students I need to bake for. Hi, Centaurolus. 11. That will affect how much I need to buy at the grocery store. Because we give them goodie bags, and it's mostly just like cookies and other snacky things this time of year. So, right. I think there were like 17 last year, or the last time that I did it. And a double batch of the cookie recipe got like 2 cookies for everybody except the extra bag. I know, it was a lot. Eggs? You don't know how to make eggs, Shadows of Life. Generally, it requires some internal biological mechanics that are not present in a human body, but eggs are one of the few things I know how to cook. That's just one of those. It was one of the ones that I had to do enough for myself growing up that I know how to do. I can do eggs. I can do tuna fish salad. I can do I can make pudding from scratch, like pudding, the like custard stuff. I can do I make pies. And in making pies, in exploring a pie cookbook that I have and trying everything in it, I have in the past made beef stew and chili and various other things like chocolate dipped fruit and stuff like that. But generally I don't cook. But I'm not afraid to try baking for some reason. But if you want me to make something like I did, I think I did catfish one time. No, it wasn't catfish. It might have been trout. I don't remember. I made some fish with sides for Philip one time, and that was successful and really difficult. Really difficult. I need to pay attention to 4 different dishes and make sure they're all progressing so that they'll all be done at the same time. And how does somebody do that and not make mistakes? Also, I'm just not a confident chef, like, because I don't have a ton of experience with it. I can follow a recipe sometimes. It depends on whether the recipe explains things. I made meatballs one time from a meal kit. I was like Blue Apron. And it said 45 minutes or something like that to make the recipe, and it took me 2.5 hours. You just show an empty tray to the students. That would definitely... So the Grinch cookies are just... They started out as Watergate salad cookies, but they were the color of the Grinch. And so my niece nicknamed them Grinch cookies, and that's what they've been ever since. But they're based on Watergate salad, which is like a Cool Whip / marshmallow fluff type dessert from the 70s. Which has pistachio pudding mix in it. Pizza recipe that involves money and a telephone. I know that one. I can put stuff together and heat it. That's most of my cooking. Yeah, I managed to survive living by myself for 3 years. Although by the end of that, my grocery trips often involved purchase of multiple Hungry Man meals. because I decided I shouldn't eat pizza all the time and that I should occasionally have something else like chicken or such. And honestly, the Hungry Man meals weren't bad. Anyway. Yeah. Today we're going to play some more Martian Dreams, exploring the planet of Mars. Tomorrow is Control. Monday is Outer Wilds, of course. I have no idea. I know we're getting close, but I still don't know how many more streams that's going to be. And then Wednesday we're looking at interstellar travel. Eat the same thing most of the time, Detective Zen? Yeah. I will say there were nights when I lived by myself where dinner consisted of an entire bag of pirate's booty. And that was it. Because I didn't feel like cooking. And I had a bag of pirate's booty. If you're not familiar with pirate's booty, it is a kind of like Cheetos, but better. It's puffed rice and corn with white cheddar powder on it and baked. I like pirate's booty. I like to eat pirate's booty. I just realized as that sentence was coming out of my mouth that it sounds very odd. Cereal for dinner? Yes, I did that a number of times too. The worst was one time I decided I wanted to make ravioli and I didn't want to make it from the grocer's freezer, which just meant that I was getting the like, what is it, Buitoni or whatever, the ones that are in the refrigerated section but not the frozen section, that you just need to boil in some water for a little bit and then put sauce on. And I tried to follow the directions. And the directions said that I was supposed to put it in a lot of water. And I tried to do that. But it filled up the biggest pot that we have, which is a really big pot. And then, of course, it took it like 3 hours for the water to come to a boil. I mean, it didn't actually take 3 hours, but we had a glass top electric stove that heated water ridiculously slowly. Heating things on that stove was really frustrating. I grew up with a gas stove. And so my brain, and even like just a regular like coil electric range top instead of the glass top electric range top. With gas or the coil, I can heat something up in a reasonable amount of time. With the glass top, it would take me as long to heat it up as it would take me to heat and eat with either of the other two range tops. And I was like, why? I don't know. It's the only time I've ever had a stovetop like that. Better than what was going into my mouth. I should probably get the game on screen here in a hot minute. Oh, my brain quit. My brain quit. I believe there were things I was going to say, but I don't remember what they were, so I guess they don't matter. Anyway, I hope you're all excited to explore Mars with me today. Or, you know, that you'll have fun exploring Mars with me today. I don't know. I am so happy to be playing this game. I'm also confusing myself. Are you kidding me? It's have I been on for like an hour already? No. What are you um I'm no, I haven't. Why is it doing that? That is not what I set it to. No, we are not. What the frackety frack are you doing, stupid ad thingamajigger? I will shut that thing down. Bye-bye. I had it. They said they improved the ad manager, and so I had set it up to do automatic ad breaks again. Should be like 3 minutes every hour. It was getting ready to run another ad in, and it was doing them like every 30 minutes instead of every hour, and I'm like, no, that I'm not doing that. Time was disrupted across the ship. Yes, Doctor Who Special 2. I looked for it all morning. I don't know what time it's supposed to come out, and so we didn't get to watch it yet, because it wasn't out yet. Started doing the pre-made, just boil the pasta in the summer. Got really hot in the kitchen. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you, baking pies in the summer, that gets really warm. Yeah, so we went to try and watch it, and it wasn't there yet, so we watched the new Indiana Jones instead. The other thing that I saw recently, that I haven't mentioned, it's out now according to your Disney Plus. Yeah, so it must have come out at like maybe 3-ish, which would have been noon Pacific. So that would make sense, I guess. So I'll watch it after stream. If anybody has Apple TV Plus, if you have access to Apple TV Plus, I highly recommend watching Lessons in Chemistry. It's got Brie Larson in it, and it is apparently based on a book. I didn't know anything about the book, but it is 8 episodes only. It's labeled as a miniseries, so I assume there will not be like a second season or anything like that, which is good because it doesn't need one. It is beautifully made. It is well done. It is a well-crafted story, and quite enjoyable. I liked Lessons in Chemistry a lot. So if you have Apple TV Plus, and I know not everybody does, I recommend watching Lessons in Chemistry. You know what I realize I have not done yet? I have not opened the game. What do we learn about chemistry? I don't want to give... I don't want to give spoilers. I could try... Stop. Let me see if I can make this happen. I have not done this before on my stream, but a new Miyazaki film coming out next weekend. That sounds fun. I know nothing about the new Miyazaki film, but Miyazaki does good stuff. I'm gonna bring the trailer up. Yes, capture method automatic. Fine. You all don't need the top of this. I should move this so that it's behind my face, right? Except that, no, I can't because the face is the entire thing. I'm gonna watch the trailer. I have opened the game now. Okay. I hope you all will be able to hear it. I don't know if you'll be able to. Yeah, you can't. I need to bring that in as an audio source, apparently. Love that I have. Yeah. Come on. Properties. One second. Hello, audio sources. Please. Application audio output capture. Oh, fine. Yes, add executable. Thank you. Now, let's try this again.
We're live in 5, 4, 3.
Let's begin, shall we? In life, discoveries usually lead to more questions. The only constant variable is the unexpected. We can't control it. It's only when you look backwards that you see how it was all connected. Let's begin, shall we?
That's perfect.
I like to cook. It's just chemistry.
You're on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough.
This institution has a reputation
Chemistry.
based on the world-class scientists, not the theories of a pretty lab tech.
We have rules.
You're firing me.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times.
I would like to offer you a job as the host
Hi,
of
Iron
our
Trout.
cooking show.
Are you concussed?
No. You are poised to become a TV star.
Welcome to the final show.
We're live in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome, viewers. This is Supper at 6.
We never learned before.
It is
Do I need a catchphrase?
Don't overthink
beautiful
it.
Never
series.
understood what that meant.
I stand proudly with the overlooked workhorse of the kitchen, women, and baked potatoes.
What the?
Just stop your crying of the time of your life.
You've got something almost no one has.
Breaking through the atmosphere.
A platform.
Things are pretty.
What you say matters.
Politics don't belong in the kitchen. A man wants his wife to make him a drink after a long day at work.
Why do you assume that his day was longer than hers? Why don't you make them drink?
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times.
I need to read the book now because I have not read the book.
You are what I treasure most in this world. Not because you are pretty, not because you are smart, but because you love me and I love you.
We got to.
I can do it. You think you can't do it, and you do it anyway.
Your ability to change everything starts here. Children's at the table. Your mother needs a moment to herself.
Yeah. It is a really good series. So if you have access to Apple TV Plus, I definitely recommend watching Lessons in Chemistry. It's only 8 episodes, and it is beautifully done. And you may recognize Brie Larson as being Captain Marvel from the Marvel movies. Anyway, I should maybe bring the game up on screen at some point. Anyway, I hope that you all were okay with me showing that that trailer. I loved the series. Hello. Where did the game go? Didn't I start the game? I thought I started the game. Maybe I didn't start the game. Okay. There we go. We'll get the game on screen. Maybe it's your stream. What? I yes. Hang on 1 second. There. Too much noise. Look, it's a game. I think. We're going to Mars. I have gotten distracted, but we are going to a place called Mars. If you recall from a week ago, the last thing we did was die. So I reloaded. Iron Trout, yes. This is Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. So the game that we just finished was Worlds of Ultima Savage Empire, which was the first one in this offshoot series. They had planned this whole series. I don't know what was planned for after this. They only ever did the 2 of them. And they changed the format of the name between them. So the first one was Worlds of Ultima Savage Empire, and now this is Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. And this one I played as a kid, but never finished. I kept dying from lack of oxygen. So, okay, what were we trying to do? We're trying to go acquire an oxygen supply. So we're trying to figure out what happened to Cooter McGee. He was possibly taken by raiders. We're going to check his place at Noctis Labyrinthus. And we're presently at Arcia Mons. And so we need to go, there's a bridge across the canals to the east. Yeah, this is a great, I think this is some of their best work, honestly. I think it's just a wonderful game. It's got historical figures and time travel, and you're still the Avatar. But major historical figures from the 19th century accidentally got blasted off to Mars from a World's Fair. I pause after accidentally because it was sabotage. And then we are on the follow-up mission that is going to rescue them. And our team currently, we have me, the Avatar. We have Dr. Spectre, who was the bad guy in Worlds of Ultima 1, The Savage Empire, except that we found out he wasn't actually bad. He was just under the influence of some advanced technology. And Dibs, a British soldier that we just came across, and Nellie Bly. That's our base party right now. Yes, a spaceship exhibit that was planned to launch was launched a week ahead of time because somebody sabotaged and set it off before it was planned. And I died. Martian plantimals killed me last time, so I'm trying to not run into the plantimals. Run away! Run away! They're too strong. So there's a fallen. It's all based on Percival Lowell's theories about Mars and the Martian civilization because of the canals that people thought were on Mars. Oh, we're not getting away from this plantimal, are we? I don't know what gun I have equipped. Oh, I just have a saber equipped? I need to switch to a gun, I think. I have the elephant gun. Ooh, oops. I hit our lovely Brit. There's friendly fire in this game. It is the first Ultima game. I don't know, maybe some of the really early ones did, but friendly fire's not really been a thing that I've had to worry about. Barsoom. That would have definitely been a very different experience if they had gone with that Mars. Oh, we're all still standing. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did Nellie run out of ammunition? She shouldn't have. She had tons of pistol shot. Okay. We survived the encounter with the creeping cactus, and we're not too bad off with regard to health. I don't think I have much ammunition left. Oh no, I have 117 rounds. Never mind. I have plenty of ammunition. Okay. That creeping cactus killed me last week. It was the last thing that happened. Deja Thoris and Captain Carter would have made good additions to the party. So the party people that we know are here. Let me from our rescue mission, we brought Nellie Bly, Dr. C.L. Blood, Sigmund Freud, and Nikola Tesla with us. The people who were on the ship that was not supposed to launch, Sarah Bernhardt, Buffalo Bill, Calamity Jane, Andrew Carnegie, George Washington Carver, Marie Curie, Wyatt Earp, Thomas Edison, Emma Goldman, William Randolph Hearst, Nikolai Lenin, Percival Lowell, Georges Méliès, Robert Peary, Rasputin, Theodore Roosevelt, Louis Comfort Tiffany, Mark Twain, and H.G. Wells. Those are the people we came here to save. When we reach the Protean archive that will lead humanity to developing Mass Effect technology. Was that on Mars? For some reason, I thought that was on the moon. But that's probably just my memory being faulty. Edgar Rice Burroughs' Princess of Mars was set on Mars called Barsoom by the inhabitants Tasia Thoris and the princess who married. Yes. There's been at least one movie called, isn't that John Carter of Mars? Princess of Mars is like the second, isn't it? That's the John Carter series. It was Princess of Mars the first one? I thought it was the second one, but okay. We escaped the Plantimal. Princess of Mars is the first book. I haven't read any of the books. I've seen the movie. More creeping cactus. Okay, there. I'm not using an elephant gun. I'm using a Belgian combine, whatever that is. I don't know enough about guns to really know what a Belgian combine is, but John Carter was the name of the movie. Yeah. So much creeping cactus. It's funny, in reviews of this game, some of the feedback was that there's not enough combat. I'm like, well, so far, I think there's plenty of combat. I love that I have a shotgun and I can shoot multiples of them at once. Well, I've read the Edgar Rice Burroughs books. Most of your knowledge is from Heinlein's Number of the Beast. I don't know much about them. I'm familiar with the fact that they exist and I've seen the movie. But that's about it. My go-to Mars books are Kim Stanley Robinson. In fact, I'm currently rereading Red Mars and nearing the end of it. Oh, jeepers. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We got some more creeping cactus here. Hi, Hannah. Oh, out of range. So much creeping cactus on Mars. Maybe this is what happened to Cooter McGee. My go-to Mars is in bar form. Yum. Yeah, we haven't found any chocolate on Mars. Incidentally, the Mars bar, while I believe it is sometimes available in the US now, generally not available in the US. In the US, it is the Milky Way bar. It's the same candy bar, it's just called the Milky Way over here, and called the Mars bar. Over there. I just realized I need to check where I am. Cooter McGee's place at Noctis Labyrinthus. Entrance to Noctis at 20 South, 113 West. Let us check position. I'm at 16 South, 115 West. So I'm still going the right way. The Milky Way bar is a completely different bar in Australia. Interesting. There used to be a Mars bar that was a different thing, but I think they discontinued it and sell the Milky Way bar as Mars overseas. Huh. I do like the Milky Way Dark. That one is good. All right. Where am now? 20 south, 118 west. Okay, so I just need to go east from here. I'm far enough south. "20 south, 113 west. This is the entrance to Noctis Labyrinthus." Ooh, Hannah! 3-stream streak. Woo! Yeah, that's a thing. It's a new thing. I don't know much about it, but congrats. Thank you. I'm a save. The nougat in the Mars bar was different. I don't think it had the caramel. Interesting. I also know that the Three Musketeers bar used to have 3 flavors. It used to be one package with 3 smaller candy bars in it. And they were vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate instead of it's just chocolate now. But it was called Three Musketeers because it had the 3 flavors. 7-stream streak. Shadows. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to a cave in the rocks to the north center side of the Northern Canyon. I know. So much streaking going on. Uh-oh, night is approaching. I can't believe we made it to where we were going in the game. Remembering back to 88, 89 time frame because your dad used to work at the Mars factory. Oh, amazing. We had a retired Coast Guard officer who lived across the street. He was the scoutmaster for the Boy Scout troop. And he drove a truck for Utz. Utz is a regional potato chip brand here. And this was back in like the 80s, before salt and vinegar chips became popular. And so he always had salt and vinegar chips that had gone past their sell-by date and had to be removed. And so we got lots of just free salt and vinegar chips. They were still good to eat. They just couldn't sell them because they were past the sell-by date, and he just had to get rid of them. So we got lots of free salt and vinegar chips. Apparently, I am fighting jumping beans. Oh, I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. That's, I think, why I now like salt and vinegar chips. Like, because I had them as a kid and discovered that they were good. I will say the one thing, when I lived in the Midwest, I missed the Utz brand chips. I do like Utz. I like their sourdough specials, which are pretzels. They're not a hard, but they're not the like thin pretzels either. They're like halfway between, and one of my favorites. They are the brand. They do a Maryland crab chip, which is just a chip with Old Bay seasoning on it. And they do they do cheese balls, which are like a puffed rice, I think, like a Cheeto type thing, but it's a ball with white cheddar. And they're limited time only, and they sell them 4 times a year. And they're sold as snowballs, baseballs, cottontails, and something else. I don't remember. They've got 4 different names for them, and they're all seasonal. But it's the same white cheddar cheese balls, just 4 times a year. I know Utz is not nearly as famous as Route 8 potato chips, which is also local to here, but I grew up with Utz, so when the chip aisle turns into the techno aisle, unz, 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 unz. Oh gosh, are we here? Are we here? Let me check my my. I don't think I've ever actually gotten here before. Located 12 South, 81 West. We're here. I played this as a kid, but I didn't get very far because I had it on 5 1/4 floppies, and then we upgraded my computer, and I no longer had a 5 1/4 floppy drive. And so I wasn't able to continue playing it. I just remember getting lost and like running out of air. Growing up with the unz sounds like an awkward childhood disease. All right. We are in a cave in the rocks to the north center side of the northern canyon of Noctis Labyrinthus. We're here to find out what happened to Cooter McGee. You see a tobacco spittle? All right, so Cooter's been here for sure. Oots, 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 oots. All right, I don't know what. Let me see what I have. First, there's a plank over there. No place to put. Use lantern? I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. There's a little... I don't... One would think that jumping might be an option, but... No. Do we have rope or something? Drop the base and it cracks on the ground. General Thinkbot says pretzels rather than chips. They have an entire run of chips, but I also... they are my preferred pretzel brand, for sure. I want to go that way. Well, golly gosh. I got into the cave, but I don't know how to go anywhere in the cave. Okay, let's look. You see a chasm. tinderbox, lantern, weed killer, folded tent. How am I going to bridge this chasm? Apparently, we can't just jump over it. What is it with me and games where you're not allowed to jump? Move chasm. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Send a bolt of lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro, Magnifico. Spectre. I don't know that this is going to do anything, but attack of the wall. I can't attack the chasm. Cast Mold Earth and make stairs. What I need is I need to be able to get that plank. Or possibly another plank? Possibly another plank. I may have done a thing? Can you name that tune? Hannah, I love it. Thank you. Song lyrics have been detected. That's perfect. All right, I think I need to find a plank. Or a way to fish that one plank back to where I am. Hard-shelled plant. Where would I get a plank? Where did Cooter McGee get a plank? Why do we even have that button? You see a marker flag. Copper Tees Chasma, 17 South, 79 West. I don't believe that is on my list of locations, so I'm going to add it to my list of locations. Located at 17 South, 79 West. I do love that in this game, I actually get to navigate using locations. All right. Not that it's helping me, but I'm not just wandering around completely lost, only partially lost. Here's something to the west. Well, what if I don't want to hear anything to the west? Great. Now I'm lost in Copper Tees Chasma. I'm not really lost. I'm just... Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, shnikes. Attack. It's Martian life. Attack! Attack! I did try to talk to the Martian life the first time I ran into it. I died. Uh-oh. Nighttime is approaching. That's not good. I will need to camp. Uh-oh, jelly beans. Jumping beans. I don't know. Whatever. I called them jelly beans. Sure. We come in peace and shoot to kill. Uh-huh. We're here on a rescue mission. I see a rock. Wait, where'd the other two go? Don't split the party. Jeepers. This feels familiar. Wandering around here looking for what to do. But so I don't know. I'm going to go back to the crashed ship from the first mission, the 1893 ship. And see if maybe there's a board or something that I can get there that would help me to cross that chasm, as long as the game doesn't crash. It feels like it's crashing. Begin combat. I'm still on like the very beginning of this, like, must find way to have adequate oxygen supply. That's where I am in the game. Boy, if this game allowed multiple saves, I would have just jumped back to an earlier save. I need to see how... Oh gosh, Nellie Bly's getting ouchies. Right. These creeping cactus are becoming a bit of a nuisance. I don't like it when the cactus runs at me. Well, things are not looking good. I don't think I have any way to heal other than sleeping. So many. They just keep growing. It's a good thing they started me off with a lot of ammunition. Will I survive? We can always go all the way back to CL Blood and he'll heal us. That's a thing. Just because he's a quack who has the last name Blood doesn't mean that in game he won't heal us. Jeepers. Somebody help Nellie Bly. She's down to 5 hit points. All right, where the heck is she? I wish I could. And then she's gone. Nope, nope, not doing that. Restore game. Okay. Well. The entrance to the mine, a big rock. Yes, there's something to the west. It's going to be jumping beans. Oh, no, it's not. It's bush rats. I should probably, like, maybe save some of this ammunition, huh? There's a reason I brought swords. Oi. You. Stop running. Let me kill you. Okay, well, jeepers criminally. Let's see. I need to find a way across a chasm. Dun, 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 dun. What? Wait, is that another entrance to the Noctis Labyrinthus? Because frustrating if it is. I think it is. Look at the tree. There's a pretty tree there. Ooh, berries, berries. Give me the berries. Gimme, get. A berry bush? Use the berry bush. Get the berry bush. Nope. Fine. Uh-oh. No. Just say no. I don't want creeping cactus. Two berries. Get berries. Get berries. What? Worm grass. Somehow I feel like saving is a good idea. Get. Use. Talk to the worm grass. Apparently, there's nothing to be done about the worm grass. I don't want to hear anything to the north. Oh, hello there. What in the... What? Use closed door. It is automatic and can't be opened by hand. It has no power. Where am I? 1 north, 111 west. Just calling it Building with Tubes, because I don't know anything more about it. Also, I have gone farther north than I probably needed to. But I'm not very far from Olympus Mons. You see a burly man who watches your every move. Hold on there. No one may enter the city of Olympus who's not known to us. Well, I don't know who you are either. Burly man. I'm just gonna call you Burly Man until you tell me your name. Building with Tubes, it's just an internet server, isn't it? You know, on Mars, who can say? All right, one of the keywords is gonna be Panoan. Name? My name is Nathaniel Peters. Job? Mr. Siegel ordered me to prevent any of them loonies from Elysium getting into our settlement. Okay, we don't appreciate that kind of language here, sir. Unless you're talking about loons, the birds. Don't drop beads into the carpet, necessitating crawling around looking for them in the carpet. Generally, that is a good practice, Elixir. Right. Known. Before you may enter our settlement, we must have proof of your integrity and soundness of your mind. Is this going to be copy protection challenge? We have had too many incidents with daft people from Elysium. Shadows of Life is practicing their roguish skills by lurking in the shadows. They may be preparing a sneak attack. We must be certain that you are not one of those raving madmen from Elysium. To ensure this, you must be certified by 3 men whose character is known to us, whose soundness of mind is certain. This sounds like a quest. Erg. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Stop it. There we go. Enter Olympus. Become certified by 3 people. 3 men? What about women? It's 1895. I say, sir, would my voucher for Rogan qualify? If so, I will gladly give it. What? You? You haven't been by our settlement in weeks. I am certain that your signature would not be worth the paper it was written on. Addressing you, he says, no, we must have the signatures of at least 3 men known to us. Very well, if my signature will not pass muster, what of those of the 3 explorers, Sherman, Yellen, and Dupre? Dupre! We're getting our Dupre is one of the standard party in the Ultima games, so. All right, right. He thinks for a moment. Yep. If they will vouch for you, then I can let you pass. The last time I saw them, they were headed to the west. Said something about checking out the area around Syrtis Major. Thank you, self-care. I will in a moment. You might try around the coordinates 10 north, 71 east. They could be in that area. Lovely. I'll just Syrtis Major at 10 north, 71 east. I definitely, when I was a kid and played these games, I did not take notes like this, which is probably why I struggled. Take this note and get their signatures. He gives you the note. Thank you for the self-care redeem, Elixir. Oh gosh, wow, it's like 5 o'clock already. I'm gonna have a lifesaver. Let's see, we've got more keywords for this guy though. All right, we did known, we did proof. Seagal. Until your integrity is known to us, I can't release that information. Everyone living in Elysium thinks they're Martian. This started soon after they figured out how to use some kind of Martian dream machine. Mr. Seagal says that they have all lost their minds and could be very dangerous. You should stay away from there. Also, if you meet Marcus, make an excuse to leave and get out of there. He's also used the machine and now claims to be able to talk to it. He is clearly insane. Okay. Oh, same response for Elysium. Great. Goodbye. He turns back to his guard duties, ignoring you. Well. Here, I have a note. Let me see it. Affidavit. The undersigned do hereby vouch for the trustworthiness of Rogan, who bears this shit, commending same to the members of the Olympus Mons outpost. Signed. No signatures yet. But I was trying to go back to the shipwreck, the crashed ship. All right, where am I? I am at 7 South 119 West. And I am attempting to go to... uh, 4 South 121 West to get across this thing, so... a little bit further north. A little bit northern now. There's the bridge. Oh, heckity wow. Did there's a freaking sextaliger. I the sextaliger is on one of my party members. I would prefer. Okay, Dibs. We saved Dibs from the sextaliger. A dead sextaliger. That was not the encounter I was expecting. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh. Check my map here. Another one? No. All right. Let's take care of this sextaliger. Oh gosh, there's two of them. Why did reviewers say that there wasn't enough fighting in this game? Gee willikers. Okay. Oh gosh, another one? What are we fighting? No, not creeping cactus. It's scarier than the sextaligers. Just by the fact that it overwhelms you. You get so much creeping cactus. All right. We're almost. Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. Yatta! All right. I will eventually get back to the trading post. Maybe it doesn't want me. Nope. It does. Sometimes it's nice to be wanted. This is not one of those times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we came to your planet and that I am trying to kill you. Come on. Are you all gonna come? There. Break off combat. Where the heckity am I? 15 South, 140 West. And trading post is at 12 South, 129 West. I should be able to get back there before night fully falls. Right? Or not. Save. Oops. Come on. Use folded tent. Rest until sunrise. Rogan has a dream. He sees 3 stone obelisks, one inscribed with a book, one with a heart, and one with a sword. He feels drawn to one of the obelisks. Does Rogan touch the obelisk with the book, the heart, or the sword? I don't know what my stats are, so I don't know which one I want to improve. Intelligence? Constitution or strength? We're gonna go with sword. Spectre has a dream. Everybody's leveling up. Okay, but Spectre should already be basically maxed out on book, right? We'll go heart. Nelly Blah. Was it a dream? Yes. They dreamed a dream of time gone by. Oh, heart. Can't go wrong with heart, right? Dibs has a dream. Everybody's leveling up. We've been doing a lot of fighting. Book, heart, or sword? Yeah, sure. Our first night on Mars. Okay, so it's strength, dexterity, and intelligence. I'm guessing heart is dexterity. I bumped my strength, which seems like it was a good choice. I bumped Spectre's dex. I bumped Nelly's dex. And Dibs's dex. Cool. I'm fine with that. All right, where am I now? Use. I'm at. Okay, I need to go south a bit, but I need to do my east-wests. Oh, there's some trees. All right. 14 south, 152 west. I went completely the wrong direction for where I was trying to go, but it's fine. I also want to go to the 1893 Expedition landing site, which is at 30 south, 149 west. So I just need to get out of these trees. And go southward. Had I known, I might have looked around a bit harder when we got Dibs. 22 south. Otherwise, yeah, I just need to go directly south from here and we'll get to the other crash site. Here we are. Is there anything I can use as a bridge? Like a pipe organ? Yeah, we're back to peak Ultima Flight. Yes. See, I did harvest like everything here. So I don't know what I should use the table. Attack the table. Get the table. Get broken hatch. Nope. There are so many things here that I could use as a bridge over that chasm, but none of them are going to actually let me use them for that. Attack wooden crate. I just want a board. Use phlogistonite canister. Phlogistonite canister cannot be used. Of course. I wonder. It really feels like I need to take care of this oxygen situation. Which means that the Cooter McGee thing should be like the very first thing I do, but I don't know how to get across that chasm. Let me take a moment and look at the manuals and see what I might learn. So we have the clue book, which is the Lost Notebooks of Nellie Bly. I'm not above using it. If only there was a way to jump to conclusions. Annotated by Dr. Johann Spector, transcribed by Beth Miller. Dear reader, this is a journal of an amazing voyage, a journal I would not believe had I not experienced the voyage myself. If this has been printed and you are reading it, then I may also assume that other news has been heard of my travels. This is not an occurrence that the newspapers would take lightly. I am completing this record on the journey from Mars back to Earth, based on my notes of the past several incredible days. Admiral Peary has been kind enough to sketch a map of Mars as a reference for my notes, and the Avatar, a strange name that, and made all the stranger by his avoidance of my persistent requests that he explain it, has been otherwise very cooperative in providing his viewpoint of our adventures. This is especially important for those times when he was required to perform some action alone, and this reporter was not able to personally witness the event. It is my fond hope that someday the world will read of our travels. Would that it could be during my lifetime. I am giving the journal to Dr. Johann Spector for safekeeping, and for release when he feels that the world is ready for this knowledge. I trust his judgment implicitly, and wish him well on both of his journeys home. Dear reader, I wish you well on your journey through these notebooks. I can guarantee that you have never read their like before, and perhaps never will again. The fantastic fictions of my dear friend Monsieur Verne are analogous, but even they pale in comparison to the truths revealed within these pages. I can also guarantee that you will be amazed, astounded, and possibly shocked by some of the facts revealed herein. But you will also learn many things about other races, and, it is to be hoped, about yourself. Oh yes, you will learn. Nellie Bly, October 1895. Within this book, you will find information about a world now dead and a race in hiding. This collection of notebooks was originally compiled by the famous reporter Nellie Bly in the year 1895 and annotated by me. The notebooks reveal the details of a strange voyage to Mars and its surprising conclusion. It is possible that this manuscript will never be read. Sorry. The people involved in this journey have agreed that the only way to ensure the safety of the Martian race is to suppress all knowledge of it. Everyone but the Avatar and I has agreed to have his or her memories of this period altered by the Martians to prevent any accidental divulgence of information. We have assured these people that their fortunes are secure and their places in history are guaranteed, even with this sacrifice. So that explains why none of these grand figures from history remember being stuck on Mars. The world of 1895 is simply not prepared for aliens. We are not truly convinced that our world at the dawning of the 21st century is any more ready for this revelation. I can only hope that someday our world will be able to accept the possibility of aliens without panic or loathing. Yeah, I don't think we're quite there yet. At that time, perhaps this story may be revealed. Dr. Johann Spector, December 1895. Okay. Let's see. So we've got a map. Major features of the Martian landscape. Many of these are discussed later in these notes. The canyon labyrinths at Coppertease Chasma, Noctis Labyrinthus, and Syrtis Major were not quite accurately mapped by Admiral Peary. We have therefore corrected these errors in the latter, more detailed maps. Abandoned buildings southwest of Argyre held a few interesting items. I don't want to know that yet. Berries, all types. We found that. All right, so the traders. We're here at the 1893 landing site. Barge. I have to go all the way up there to get across the bridge. And I can... So in Noctis Labyrinthus, but yeah. Transport tube stations. Is that what that was? I found one of those. I need to rotate pages. All right, on the following pages are detailed maps of the most important Martian locations. This is not necessarily what I want, but it's good to know it exists. We found a transport tube station. Can't get into it yet. Arcia Mons. This is where the trader's house. We've been there, so I'll read it. The trader's house was small and cramped. We found warm clothes and ammunition, as Miss Burke and Mr. Cody allowed us to borrow anything we found in their storage chests. They were very helpful and gave us all that they could to get us started on our quest. They also introduced us to the curious Martian berries and gave us a lot of oxium to speed us on our way. One thing we did find on our own was more oxium buried outside the house. We didn't find that, but now I will. In experimenting with the purple berries, we discovered that we could use the shovel laying by the doorway without physically holding it in our hands. Well, now I know how we're getting across the chasm. Digging in the disturbed areas around the far sides of the house that we could see but not reach, we uncovered several pieces of oxium. Thank heaven, though, that we did not use all of Calamity Jane and Buffalo Bill's berries. We definitely needed some of them in Cooter's cave. Okay. Well, that's why it's called a clue book. I got a clue. without too much spoileries. We're going back to the trader's place. Maybe. $20 south, 137 west. It should be up along here, right? This one does not remember the coordinates. 12 south, 129 west. So we're getting closer. Here we are. Right. Something about disturbed places that they could see but not reach. Are we thinking like maybe this patch? Disturbed ground. Okay. Shovel. I think Martian shovel. Dibs. Go ahead and drop that Martian shovel. Just right on over there. Shadows of Life has struck from the shadows and landed a critical hit. Great job on your stealthing. Also, there's a Sexteliger about to attack us. Enter combat mode, please. Okay. Now, use Purple Berry. A Martian berry. You feel a strange relationship with things around you. To dig? What? Use? Use. On. To. Get? Use shovel on disturbed ground to move? Ah! 9 blobs of oxium. This is good to know. I love it. Okay, use Martian shovel on disturbed ground. Ha! Spooky action at a distance. Thank you, Cluebook. Who's getting quantum? No, wait, wrong game. I have 56 oxium now. I have enough to distribute some throughout the party. Let's go ahead and give 10 to Nella Blah. And we'll give 10, nope, not 190, 10 to Dr. Spectre. And 10 to Dibs. And I now know, eat purple berry, have telekinesis. Just distributing product for free. I mean, it is a drug that we are all 100% addicted to. A drug called oxygen. It's my engineer. He's low on quantum fuel. It's a drink. Sure. Does it give you wings? Okay. Now, for the first time in my life, I feel like I am prepared to try and find out what happened to Cooter McGee. No, but it's an energy drink. How are we doing on ammunition? Down to 22. 71. And you are out of pistol rounds. So, you know what? Grab a machete. Or sledgehammer. Nah. Just ready your saber. Spectre currently has a pick, a saw. Get the pick ready. Whatever happened to Cooter McGee? Whatever happened to Cooter McGee? I can't. It should fit, and my brain will not marry the two. I was going for whatever happened to predictability? But Cooter McGee instead. And I just can't get them to work right together. Which honestly, they don't belong together, so it's fine. Yes, yes, yes. Danger. Frickin' creeping cactus! No marrying things without consent. Oh no, I've been silly. You need to not be range. You're range and you're not range. There. Because if they're standing next to the things that are attacking, I want them attacking, not running away to try and attack from range without a ranged weapon. I'm dual wielding. Machete, saber. I wonder which berries will heal me. I still have spooky action at a distance. Can I? Nope. I tried. I wonder what happens if I eat the other berries. Purple gives me telekinesis. So much fighting. Okay, I am not a fan of these creeping cacti. Mostly, I'm not a fan of the fact that they are unavoidable on the path between these two locations, it seems like. Otherwise, they're pretty cool. Although they have taken like half my hit point. Come on, cactus. Let's call it done. Yeah? You stop attacking me, and I will stop attacking you. That's how this works. Oh! Okay, are we clear? All right, I've had a strength drain happen. Is that what the pink? No. Really? Okay. Use strange sensitivity to the feelings of objects around you? Well, that didn't heal me. Strange sense of your spatial location. What does that mean? Tough hide. Once per scene, add physique for defense. Somewhere near latitude 13 south, longitude 15 west. Or 115 west. Working on fake character sheets. Hey, it seemed appropriate. Tough hide would be a useful thing to I could have used some physique for defense, I think. You hear something to the southeast. Okay. Come on. No, wait, a psychic power fades. Interesting. Psychic empathy does not last nearly as long as telekinesis or I just lost my psychic proprioception? I don't know. I don't know what the orange one is. Jumping bean. the psychic telekinesis seems to last a much longer time than the others. Are we good? All right. Got past those jumping beans. Just need to find the cave. We're here in Noctis Labyrinthus. As one might expect with a name like Noctis Labyrinthus, it's somewhat labyrinthine. All right, I need 12 south and 79 west. So yeah, just a little bit further east. Here we are once again at Cooter McGee's cave. And I now know Purple Berry let me use things at a distance. Da 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 da. There's now a plank over the chasm. Working on villains for your super story and the character powers being super strong and tough? Sure. That sounds actually really good power. I have never been here before. Searching here, you find 5 berries. Gimme. Get the backpack too. Move that backpack over to Dibs. Dibs, you're carrying a bunch of shit. Stick it in your backpack. Amazing. Oops. Just move it all. Sweetness. I forget what this is. Lamp oil. Oh. I had her ready to be carrying a lamp. Look. A lit oil lamp. Plenty of fuel. Alrighty. Nellie Blah is just gonna go and yoink that. And now we'll just come back over to me and let's just get some of them berries there and open the wooden crate, and we find 1 berry and 5 cans of lamp oil. Well, you know what we're gonna do with all of that, right? We're just gonna take everything. Loot the place. Small pouch. 26 rifle rounds. 15 shotgun shells and 30 pistol rounds. I take. Let's give them 30 pistol rounds to Nellie Bly for her Derringer. Shotgun shells. Those are mine. And rifle rounds. I believe those go to Dibs. And we'll just grab the bag as well, because Spectre needs a bag. Nicey nice. Also, Spectre's the one with the rifle. There we go. Everything is coming up Millhouse. I can't use the spyglass while underground, apparently. It is 11:28 a.m. in the game. IRL, it's like much, much later. Here, I have a note. Let me see it. Panting after completing 8-hour, but not much longer workday. Hi, I am Puddleglum. I'm so glad that you are done with that excruciatingly long workday. Welcome in. We are on Mars, and I have made it further in this game than I have ever been before. Which is not very far. If somebody reads this, that scalawag Rasputin probably got me. He got all high and mighty telling me to give him my Oxium map, but I hid it. And now I'm going to give him what for. Okay. Jiminy Christmas. I had a freaking note that told me berries are needed to enter Cooter's place. Fine. Note says Rasputin got Cooter. Self-care time. I was this close to just taking off my headset and walking out the proverbial door. But you stayed and earned your money? Oh gosh, I have been in that position way too many times in my life where I just got fed up and wanted to just walk out. I never did. Well, once. What I did not know. I'm not on the note screen. Oh. Thank you. What I did not know was that there's a good likelihood that that was just emotional dysregulation as part of ADHD. Or at least was influenced by it. I was like, oh, that's why I got so mad. And that and innate sense of justice and the fact that I was being taken advantage of. But anywho. Well, now you can relax, I hope. Searching here, you find nothing. You see a spittoon. And more spittoons. Hooter McGee apparently likes his spittoons. Emotional dysregulation exacerbated by neurodivergence. Holy heck, Rogan. You didn't need to call me out like that. No, I was talking about my past. Look, you see a mug. A fine china plate. Another oil lamp. A pitcher. Get me that Oxium there. 8 blobs of Oxium. I will take these Oxium too. Use the crate. Hello. Searching here, you find a box of cigars, 1 torch, a mug, a candlestick, a wine bottle, a wrench, and an empty bucket. I see. I feel like the bucket definitely will be useful. I don't think I need another wrench. I don't know that I need the wine bottles, but I've got carrying capacity for now. don't need the candles, really. Or the mug. Torch. Box of cigars could come in handy, though, given who we're likely to encounter. So, but I am going to drop these candlesticks. I don't think I need them. Or the mug. We'll put the wine and the cigars and the bucket in the small pouch. If we have 3 bucket, we could make a trebucket. A trebucket? Is that a thing I should have heard of? But also, my brain wants it to be like a trebuchet, but I don't know. I have returned from finding gift bags, gathering things I crafted, and adding to the pile of gifts that eventually need cards and packaging. Oh dear. I need to pause for a moment. My life, not the game. And actually, like, get around to that kind of stuff. Okay, what do we got here? Matches, a knife, driving gloves, a kerchief, a cape, and riding boots. I don't think anybody I have with me needs riding boots right now. That said, I could wear them. I'm just wearing men's shoes right now. Give me them riding boots. I assume they're better. I don't know. And now I'm off. I have to go play in the community band for the grand tree lighting. Have fun, Hannah. It's a trebuchet, but set as trebucket. All right, Nellie's wearing a cape. Nobody else needs a cape right now. So we'll just move that on out of the way. What's this? A kerchief. Why? Oh, it's neckwear. Well, dibs. Here you go. Put on that there kerchief. Driving gloves. She's got cotton work gloves. Rubber gloves. I have no idea if these are better or worse, or if there's any differences at all. I'm gonna put them on, but all right, that's just a knife. I will take the matches. Oh, all 17 of them. So he calls dibs on it. Exactly. Galara Dragon! Hello, welcome! Thank you for the resubscription. How are you doing? Mr. McGee. If you do not comply immediately with my order to reveal the sites where you obtain Oxium, the consequences will be dire. Yes, I know this should be in a Russian accent, but my brain will not do that today. Meet me in the cave in the middle of Copperty's Chasma and bring your map. R. Ah. He was told to meet Rasputin at the cave in the middle of Copperty's Chasma. Matey. The consequences will be dire. Well, Rasputin, we're just gonna grab that there note. Yep. That one's a note, and that one's a note, and that one's the note that we need to have signed. I need to not get them confused. Nellie, you take these, please. Thank you. That's just a crystal glass. I don't care about it. Let's move it on out of the way. A ball peen hammer and an axe. I don't think I have an axe. Spectre, come here. Grab that axe. Yes, Rasputin, known for his soft Chinese-like accent. Sorry. Also Spectre. Break the Oxium Geode more. Apparently not with... Do I have a rock hammer? Does somebody have a rock hammer? It'll be Dibs, I bet. Or not. I have a hammer. But I had a rock hammer. Or a ball peen or something. Oh. It me. I have the ball peen. I have the hatchet. Wonder. Use hammer on geode. Look geode. Get geode. I don't know how to use that geode. Now Spectre could say, you have my axe. Yeah. I feel like there's a reason I should have the Oxium Geode, but I have no idea if more Oxium can be harvested from it or not. And look. Broken Oxium Geode, get. I wonder if they're tapped out. Use ball peen hammer on backpack. I wonder. All right, let's try this. You, Spectre, take one. You, Dibs, take one. Because I don't remember who has what. We're going to use an entire hammer. Using the sledgehammer on the broken Oxium Geode also does not break it. I think it's already tapped out. So I'm going to guess that if I just drop these, I'm fine. Nope, not that. No, give me, don't drop that. That's not what I wanted to drop at all. Heckity wow. And Dibsy. Say bye-bye to that. All right, now. It would make a satisfying clang sound, though. Well, you're not wrong about that. Use. All right, move the plank. All right. I have a Martian pickaxe now. Does that need to be what I use? The ground is not clear for digging? Lots of broken geodes. I will take that blob of Oxium, thank you very much. That one doesn't look broken. That one's broken. That one is not broken. Use axe on Oxium Geode. What? Use Martian pick on. The ground is not clear for digging. Okay, now I'm confused. Use ball peen hammer on Oxium Geode. Okay, the ball peen hammer breaks open the Oxium geodes. A glowworm. It didn't like me getting close. This is a much more extensive cave system than I was anticipating, but your Oxium went from 37 to 68. Yeah, I have Oxium now. I mean, I also had more because I've been distributing it to everybody. I should save. I really should, shouldn't I? Hello. Supplies? Oh. I mean, if I could. I'm now at 102. Weed killer. Let's just grab that weed killer. Lamp oil. Rat killer. I'm gonna take everything. Especially the Oxium. I'm so happy. Because I have never been inside these caves. I got 59 blobs of Oxium. That one had a ton of Oxium in it. Oh, hello. What are you? Ammonoid. Are the Ammonoid annoyed? Should I leave the Ammonoid alone? Will they come after me? They will. You needed 10 more to make it nice that time? Yes. I'm sorry I annoyed you. Ammonoids. I don't have any ranged weapons on me at the moment. I mean, I do, but only one that will hurt my team as much as it will hurt the baddies. So thankfully, these are not terribly difficult to defeat. I just wish that I knew how to heal. I wonder if I can set up the tent inside. Being able to pitch a tent would be good. It's very restorative. Use the ball peen hammer on the Oxium geode. 52 more Oxium. I love it. I love it. I have so much Oxium. I have over 200 Oxium. I didn't know that was possible. I always died from running out of Oxium and then getting attacked by Martians. Let's move some of this Oxium here on over to Spectre, and we'll just we'll move 102 of it over onto Dibs and Spectaculous. The question: what be point of this? Martian pick. Why Martian pick? I don't know what I need the Martian pick for right now, but I have it. Save game. I'm in need of a place to sleep at the moment, it looks like. Can I use the broken Oxium geode is in the way. The support beam is in the way. Not while foes are near. What foes? The Martian pick is just a flat mushroom. Geode? The ground is not flat enough. So picky about where we pitch our tent. The ground is not flat enough. I wonder if we go back to like where he... Can I pitch the tent here? Yes. Wait a minute. How does your character know all this stuff? I don't know. You have a character named Geode? Rest until sunset. Sure. Rogan has a dream. He sees 3 stone obelisks. 1 inscribed with a book, 1 a heart, and 1 a sword. Book, heart, sword. I did sword last time, so... Alright, book, heart, sword. For Spectre, he doesn't need book. He could use sword. Nelly blah. Gosh, I don't remember what her stats were like. We'll go book. Dibs. Dibs has lots of hit points, and that's about it. Sword. So much better. Also, we didn't fully heal. Wait, sword bumped my... No, I did heart. Yeah, okay. I don't know. He also has a fancy hat. I could sleep again to recover more hit points. Sleep until dawn. Because it is 6:10 p.m. Yeah, we'll rest until dawn. And get back more hit points. It's a long rest. Rest until sunrise. I have another dream? I dreamed a dream in days gone by. Well, schmoopies. Oopsie. Be careful, it'll drink your bones. All right, well, book. It's a long rest getting from there to here. It's been a long rest getting from there to here. It's been a long rest, but my time is finally near. strangely, it works. Sword. No, I thought I just did. Okay, yes. Blah, blah. Oh. And Dibsy. Hi, game. There we go. Okay, that's better. Everybody's above 100 now. Cool, 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 cool. Save game. I ran out of some lamp oils, so let's go ahead and use the lamp again here. And use the lamp there. Nella blah. I was rewatching Lower Decks last night, but now, like, I also kind of just had this weird urge to watch Enterprise. I say weird urge because how often do you want to watch Enterprise? It's honestly not the worst. I just don't end up watching it that much. Searching here, you find an Oxium geode and 30 blobs of Oxium. Get. And use the hammer. It's hammer time. 42 more Oxiums. We are totally plundering Cooter McGee's stash. Also partly so that we can rescue Cooter McGee if possible. All right. Do I need to... I don't think I need to go across there. Okay, good. I love it. I love it. I think this game is too good. So far, I really like this game. It might be silly, but I do. I don't actually know how to use the rat killer and the weed killer. I assume you just deploy them in combat. Okay. Salt? Nothing down there. Plundering Cooter McGee's stash. Yeah, how dare Cooter keep all that facial hair to himself. I didn't realize that the phrase plundering Cooter McGee's stash would sound quite so dirty. It certainly feels like it should be a ding. Now would be the time to try. Yes? Move rat killer to me. Use rat killer. Can't be used. Drop. I don't know how I'm supposed to use the rat killer. I assumed bush rats would be something that it would take care of, but can't use it. Can I arm it? I don't have space to do that. Well, crikey. Do. Can't be readied. Drop rat killer on the rat? I don't know. We'll just take care of the rats without the rat killer. How am I missing so much? Okay. There's so much more of Mars to explore. But we're getting close to end of stream. Soon you'll want to think about saving. Thank you. Gosh, I took a lot of damage there, didn't I? Whoopsie doodle. And there was not even anything back here. All right, game. Fine. You faked me out. There was nothing back there at all, and I had to fight my way there. Oh, typical. Wait, that was it? Oh yeah, that was it. Okay, there was... Jeez. So yeah, nothing. Fine. Can I use the bed? Use bed. It's caught, and I can't. I wish I knew how to heal myself, other than sleeping. I really don't want to sleep away all of my time just to get back hit points, but it might be worth sleeping. Because I'm down to 58. Now, to turn this place into a bat cave. Safe game, yes. Okay, we know, because we found it by accident, where the entrance to Coppertease Chasma is. Apparently, we need to save Cooter McGee from Rasputin. The entrance to Coppertease Chasma. And Cooter was lured to a cave in the middle of Coppertease Chasma by Rasputin. Okay. Coppertease Chasma. I might like this game because I like Mars, but I might like Mars because I like this game. I don't know. Of all of the Ultimate games, this is probably my favorite one so far. And I started... Like, I knew I wanted to play this one, but I started with Ultima 1 just to play my way to it. And so far, of all of them, I don't know if it's just that I was excited to play this game or what, but I'm really loving this game. I think it's just because it's on Mars. Also because it's really good. What are you? He's a flower. Can I get the flower? No. What good is a flower that you can't pick? Hey, boo-boo. I have no idea where the center of Coppertease Chasma is, or where this cave is located. We'll be fine, though. This is fine. We're not going to be lost in a vast network of maze-like chasms on Mars, are we? Wait, did I just leave Coppertease Chasma? First, I don't need a lit lantern. I'm at 19 South 38 West. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. I mean, eventually I will find a landmark and it will tell me where I am. Or I'll get killed by Martian life. Right? I think the game prefers the second option that I listed. Hello, Six Telegers. Right. I don't think I'm in the chasma anymore. What if the landmark says, "You lost"? Well, I've had those landmarks before in games where I find a landmark and I still have no idea where I am, so I think that's fine. Then we might be lost. Okay, but now I'm up on the top rather than in the chasma. The other thing is I could read about Coppertease Chasma, and it would probably give me a better map. In fact, I know that the clue book says that there's a better map. But I was exploring. Let me see. Hello, clue book. Hello, clue book. Hello, clue book. Let us see what you say about Coppertease Chasma. Noctis Labyrinthus, Coppertease Chasma, and Argyre City. Marked on the map. Entrance to Cooter's Cave. Entrance to Prison Cave. Maurice, Emma Goldman, and Grigory Rasputin. Rogue Berries. Are they Rogue Berries or Rouge Berries? I think they're Rouge Berries. And other accoutrements. These winding and confusing sections of canyon labyrinths ran just northwest of Argyre. Mr. McGee's cave entrance was on the north side of Noctis, and the cave in which he was imprisoned opened into Coppertease Chasma. There was a marker in Coppertease, a small pennant, similar to several others we found around the planet. These had been placed by various members of the first expedition to identify landmarks important to them. That pennant is the one referred to by Cooter when he told us how to find his buried map. We carefully avoided the large open area in Coppertease Chasma. A particularly bad-tempered sand trapper claimed it as his own, and we were not inclined to argue with him. I like the idea of Roganberries. As long as they're not like Loganberries? Lingonberries. Ooh, Lingonberries are good. I have no idea where I am now. I got lost. I'm supposed to avoid the large open area in Coppertease Chasma, apparently. The thing is, I have a good map now. And I believe that I know where I'm headed. Sort of. I'm just gonna find me a Cooter McGee. If I can. Is this. East Cave. East Cave where Cooter McGee in prison? It's definitely not the cave I was in before. East Pry Bar. I already have a pry bar, don't I? A broken Oxium geode. Just broken geodes. Broken. A blob of Oxium. Well, I want the blob. Meet the blob. The bodies you hear about. The ones who know everyone. That everyone knows. Meet the blob. Not many and yet you never see one. They come as a set. And we're in their debt. I am carrying too much already. Well, no kidding. It's a video game. Of course I'm carrying too much. Did you think by some miracle that I wouldn't hoard inventory? I can't combine my stacks of Oxium. Indeed, we are in debt of the blob. Meet the blob, the bodies you hear about, the ones who know everyone, that everyone knows. It's from a very good Stephen Sondheim musical. It's just an ammonite or ammonoid. Not the blob, they get everywhere. It's from Merrily We Roll Along, which is one of my favorite Sondheim musicals. And basically the blob are influencers, but in a 1960s context. I see Martian shovel. I do not see what I should be digging with Martian shovel, so... Hello, hello, hello. A pile of coal. Use shovel on coal. Use matches on coal. You incinerate the pile of coal. Apparently, I can incinerate a pile of coal. And what is this? A Martian wheelbarrow. It is empty. Does incinerating coal make diamonds? No, I think you have to press them like how you make wine out of grapes. Lots of stomping and bare feet on the coal, and you get diamonds. Isn't that how they're made? Apparently the Martians have wheelbarrows. Searching here, you find nothing. Another empty Martian wheelbarrow. Wait, is this where I just was? It better not be. I don't think it is. And another Martian pickaxe. I suppose if I didn't already have one, it would be useful to find that. All right, and then we're going to have one more location. I know it's time to end. I know it's time to end. I won't remember a week from now how much of this cave I have explored, so I'm trying to zip through it. At least to get to, like, there's only one more option of where to go. Because that I would remember. Can I move the crate? I can. Searching here, you find nothing. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Did we? Philip is not presently here, so I can't watch Doctor Who right now anyway. I have to wait for him to get back. So, I think we may have found Cooter McGee. I will talk to the person. You see a crusty, weathered-looking man wearing cowboy clothes. Thanks, partner. I thought those gold-earned critters would eat me for sure. How in the wide world of Mars did you get here anyhow? Did you find my note? Yes. Shoot, I sure am glad you did. I was worried I'd never get out of this here cell. Well, we found Cooter McGee. I will chat with him for a moment and then we will be done. Howdy, my name is Common Feller. I tell you what, to show my gratitude, let me give you a reward. First, name. Cooter McGee, and proud of it. Well, partner, I prospect all over Mars for oxygen rocks. My name is Cooter, it's short for Scooter. All right, okay, what should I ask first? Note. I left one in my cave to lead someone here to come save me. I guess you figured it out and came running. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I hid a map that shows where I hid some stashes of them oxygen rocks. On Mars, they're as good as gold. Map. I buried it to keep them varmint raiders from taking it and looting my stashes. It's hid one pace west of the sign left by the explorers at Coppertooth Chasma. Retrieve reward from Cooter. Map is one pace west of the sign left by the explorers at Coppertooth Chasma. just gonna strike out some of that. Explorers. Also, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't have my notes on, and I'm taking notes. Jeepers, crime in Italy. I apologize. Now, I hit a shovel near there. Two. Now, where in blazes was that? Right. Stashes. His face twists as he strains to think of an answer. I'll be dipped. I'm afraid that I can't help you with that. I mean, you... Whatever. I misspelled it. I spelled it stashes because he's got a mustache, but it's stashes, stash away things. Yep, sir. Yep, sir. I got little caches hid all over the place. Most of them are small, and the map shows where they are. I'm still trying to get my hands on the mother lode that I seen, though. The what? Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Was it love at first sight? Explorers. There's 3 of them fellows. They run all about the planet and place markers around so people can find their way about. Their names are Sherman, Yellen, and Major Dupre. They're people I need to find. I really should cross these out when I've used them, because I will forget. I'm gonna get lost in all these dang things. Okay. Tell me about your shovel. Oh yeah, I remember. It's about 4 paces west of the marker, hid under a big rock. I mean, I already have shovels. I have more shovels than I need, so I probably don't need that shovel, but I'll note it down anyway. Well, I was down exploring at the station at McLaughlin. Down under in the underground, there's what's got to be a ton or more of them big oxy rocks. If it weren't for that darn door, I'd have gotten the whole lot of it by now and been set for life. Underground by McLaughlin. Cool. Door? Always doors. Doors are the B-bag. Yep. The whole load's behind this dagnab door that runs on electricity. Problem is, there ain't no darn power to run the thing. I just can't stand to think about all them oxy rocks stuck behind that door. Well, let's just give ourselves a little questy here. Get the mother lode. Underground near McLaughlin. Behind a door that requires electricity. How? Well, I'm ain't no electrician, but I figured that there's gotta be some way there at McLaughlin to turn it on. I'd bet that Edison fella could figure it out. Get the mother of all stashes. Right. Talk to Edison. I mean, honestly, I think Nikola Tesla would be just as good to talk to, but depends on whether it requires alternating current or direct current. He and a bunch of other well-to-do folks decided to live on Mount Olympus. I decided that I'd rather go prospecting and make my own place than live up there. Alrighty. In Olympus. Wait a sec. Edison stole the idea of coming to Mars from Tesla too? Well, so Edison got here first because Edison was on the 1893 ship, and Tesla came with us as part of the rescue mission. Well, they're mighty picky about who they let in up there. Right unfriendly and stuck up. I mean, I believe we encountered that when we met them. Wow, sorry about that yawn. What was that all about? All right, got a couple more keywords here, and then we'll be... Yep. I asked prospect. Yep. And I've done pretty well for myself, too. Leastways until them goldarn raiders from Argyre came up and captured me. Oh, want to tell me more? Raiders of the Lost Ark? They're a bunch of low-down, good-for-nothing varmints what hog-tied me up and captured me. Said that I had gone and angered their boss, a Russian fella named Rasputin. Rah, rah, Rasputin. Uh-huh. He stowed away on Mr. Lowell's cannon ship. Turned a bunch of the hired hands against us too. Now he's trying to take over the Oxyrock market, sure enough. He sent a note that threatened unless I came here with the map, he'd do me in. Guess I showed him a thing or two, huh? Argyre. It's an old Martian city down southeast. That lousy anarchist, Rasputin, he set up his base down there. I'd stay away unless you want trouble. Rasputin is an anarchist, apparently. I think maybe Rasputin is the reason that they all took off for Mars in the first place? Argyre. Funny for a name, he mumbles to himself. That means un-American son of a gun, he explains. I asked about anarchist. Apparently that means un-American son of a gun. Great. Them oxygen rocks is what keeps us alive here, you know? Why, without them, we'd just pass right out. Just stops breathing. You just put a little pinch in front of your gum there, and it'll keep you in air for a while. You just gotta remember to spit every once in a while, and you'll be fine. You just be sure to use the spittoons you'll find ever so often when you do that. Ms. Calamity, she gets right upset if she sees you spitting without using a spittoon. and you don't want to see her upset. She don't miss too often. He grins and cackles. Lovely. Lovely. Sherman. He was on that there capsule that brought us here. Got a sense of direction that makes you think he's got a compass stuck in his head. Spittoon sounds yelling. Quiet, fella. He's an anthropologist. I guess that means he studies bugs. Dupre. He sure is rough. One rough, tough son of a gun. I'd not cross him if I was you. All right, partner. You take care of yourself now, you hear? We're gonna save there. We have rescued Cooter McGee and pumped him for information. Oh, jeez. Apparently, my body wants more oxygen. Maybe it's because I'm talking about oxygen rocks. But yeah, I'm over by like 15 minutes, so we should probably end. I'm really, really enjoying this game. So far, I'm really liking it. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I will be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern to continue playing Control. And then of course Outer Wilds on Monday. And we're looking at some early NASA work on interstellar flight on Wednesday during Archival Adventures. Galara Dragon, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you everybody who hung out. Shadows of Life, Hannah, everybody who had their watch streaks today. That's a whole new thing. Of course, thank you to my mods. I do appreciate you being here. Let me see where we're gonna go. You know, I haven't been there in a while, but I think it's time to go for a little bit more retro gaming, because it is Retro Roguery on Saturdays for me. We've been playing a DOS-based game, and I think we're going to pop in over at on Retro OG-san for Blowed Wizardry on the Apple IIe. So I'm gonna pop the raid in. We're gonna go over there and say hi. I would love it if you would join me for the raid. If you would, when we get there, drop the raid call in. It is hashtag Rogue Raid. It comes in both subscriber and non-subscriber varieties. Feel free to copy and paste. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope that I will see all of you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.